Thanks for joining us here in the Fox 4 Weather Center. I'm certified meteorologist Katie Walls. A cold front came through last night, early this morning. In its wake, cooler and drier air is filtering in. So high pressure is taking control. That means tranquil weather is expected here the next couple of days. And those winds continue tonight out of the north and east. There goes that front, now stalled just toward our south over the Keys and the Florida Straits. So for tomorrow morning, on the backside of this front, it will be a touch cooler by 3 to 5 degrees, but still expecting widespread 50s to kick off your Tuesday. You don't have to worry about widespread 40s, as our friends say in North Florida are going to be dealing with. Now, also as for tomorrow, you don't have to worry about the gusty winds that we saw today. Today, in the wake of that front, we had gusts as high as 35 miles per hour. Tomorrow, not quite so breezy. We'll still see some gusts around 20, but again, more manageable, tapering as we head later in the day. Overall, I'm expecting warming trend to continue as we head through the rest of the work week and look ahead to the weekend. Tomorrow's temperatures a few degrees warmer compared to today, but spot on for normal at 78 degrees. And then we climb into the lower 80s Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday night, another front comes through, but without much of a temperature difference. Look at that. Friday afternoon, we're still sitting around 81 degrees, still a few degrees above average. Looking ahead to the weekend, the start of winter, the winter solstice on Sunday, and we're expecting a high temperature around 83 degrees. So let's talk about what we can expect beyond the weekend. We turn to our upper level pattern, gives us a good idea of what our air is doing up there, and thus what we can expect down here. So right now we have very chilly temperatures really affecting the eastern half of the United States. Meanwhile, warmer weather farther back toward the west, and that's because of this ridging pattern. So keep an eye on the yellows and that ridging pattern as we progress things. Late in the week, we'll see another polar blast, if you will, for our friends from parts of the Midwest, stretching into the mid-Atlantic as well as the Northeast. So another big cool down expected there. But as we take you into next week, specifically pausing right here on Thursday on Christmas Day, you're seeing that big ridging pattern affecting really the southwestern United States, most of the plains stretching there into the Midwest as well. But also for us, you're seeing more yellows, you're seeing more orange. And that's why I suspect that Christmas is going to be on the warm side, especially for these particular areas, us included. Highs likely in the lower 80s. If you want some cooler temperatures, the Northeast expecting to be a bit chillier for Christmas Day. But as for this evening, clouds will gradually clear out. Tomorrow morning, waking up to lots of sunshine. Winds initially out of the northeast will become more easterly in the afternoon, 10 to 15 miles per hour. Gusts as high as 20 miles per hour expected. So for tomorrow, we'll wake up to mostly sunny skies, 57 in LaBelle as well as Clewiston and Moorhaven, 55 for Lehigh, 54 degrees in Fort Myers. Afternoon temperatures, mid to upper 70s are expected, spot on for this time of year. And then we're in the lower 80s Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday night, that little front comes through, could squeeze out a passing sprinkle or two. Otherwise, looking ahead to the weekend, mostly sunny, staying warm both Saturday and Sunday with those highs around 83.